Good morning guys, how are we doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. So today was just a quick video that I wanted to do to explain what I believe to be the presidential election vortex of doom for the stock market. So it's a very simple concept that Trump is obviously good for the stock market. I mean, that's all he really cares about. And then any Democratic candidate, potentially Joe Biden, these guys are basically democratic socialists, and they are definitely not good for the stock markets, and we will reverse a lot of the things that Trump has done. So I don't have an opinion on whether the stuff Trump does being good for the market is good in general. I don't have an opinion on that, but I just know that it is good for the stock market. So what we had initially for a lot of the year so far was, especially when stock markets were doing well and the economy was doing well and everyone was feeling all happy about the situation, even though a lot of people don't necessarily don't like Trump as a person, they accepted the fact that they think the economy is doing well, so they aren't going to sort of mess about with that by not voting for him again. So Trump was by far and away the favourite to win the next election, and that's obviously great for the stock market. So what we have now with the stock market selling off, then will result in a not as high a chance of Trump winning as there was before. So that again will then feed into a lower stock market, because obviously then that isn't as bullish for the stock market if Trump isn't as likely to get elected in, which then results in obviously the lower stock market, which then results in even less likelihood of Trump getting elected, and then it's a vicious circle. It's sort of a vortex of doom. And one thing stock markets hate the most is uncertainty. So whilst it looked relatively certain Trump was a shoo-in for another term, that certainty is quickly waning, and yeah, so I mean, we could see a falling stock market that feeds on itself with a further falling stock market. So yeah, so that's just something to consider, something to think about, because I think there'll be pretty turbulent, difficult times going forwards, asset price wise. So yeah, so I just wanted to explain that to you guys, something that I was thinking about, something basically a vicious circle, a vortex of doom that the stock market could be entering. So right, yeah, so thanks for listening guys. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I'll speak to you guys later today with an update on the Bitcoin and Ethereum indicators.